Okay, so we're going to talk about graphs and graphing. Many things in life are clear if we can see a picture of them. Similarly, in mathematics, we often find that drawing is helpful. We can picture relationships by drawing graphs and charts. For example 1, we're going to consider the following line graph, which shows the number of products produced by a manufacturing company over a 6-year period. So here is our graph, and we want to, it helps if you can see it. We are going to write the data in ordered pairs. So this will be example 1. Get down where you can see the graph and what we write. So we are just writing the years. Remember, it's always X and Y, if you remember from math. This is our X-axis, this is our Y. So we're going to write the year, and then we're going to write the value it coincides with. So the first year we have is 2010, and it's always in an ordered pair, so you have to put the parentheses. So in 2010, if I go straight up, it matches the number of 1975. For 2011, I come up and it goes straight across to 1950. For 2012, it goes straight across to 2000. For 2013, it goes straight across to 2025. For 2014, it is again at 1975. And for 2015, it comes straight over to 2025. So there are also questions we could ask, like what year did had the lowest production, because this is the number of products produced. So which year had the lowest production? Well, that would be 2011 because it's the lowest. If we wanted the highest, it would actually be 2 years because they have the same value. So that would be 2013 and 2015. So you can ask questions like that. Which years have the same production? Well, we had it in 2010 and 2014. They had the same, and 2013 and 2015 have the same. So you can ask questions also regarding these, the graphs and what is in there. All right, so the next example, example 2, we are going to give the coordinates for each point. So we're looking at example 2. And we're looking at the points here, and we're just writing them. Now, those coordinates, again, will be in an ordered pair. And you can go in alphabetical, or you can go in what you see. So I'm going to start from the left and move my way over. And I'm going to label the point because they are labeled. So point S has X value of -5 and a Y value of 1. So -5, 1. W is my next point, and it still has an X value of -5, but the Y value is -1. Next point I come to, we could do U, and U is 1 for the X, and the Y value is 0 because it's right on that X-axis. So U will have the point of 1, 0. Next value would be T, and T has an X value of 0 and a Y value of 3. And that would be a y-intercept if you want to remember your math a little. And how do we know that? It's because between -1 and 1, this is 0. So that's my X value. Same thing happened, or my Y, my X value. And same thing happened with U. Between that 1 and -1 for Y, my Y value is hitting 0 at that spot. And then our next letter would be V. And V will be 6 for the X and up 1, 2 for the Y, so 6, 2. And our x would have the value of 6, negative 2. All right, so example 3. We just want to graph the point of -4, 3. So we're looking at a graph with, and hopefully you could see everything I was writing. I didn't keep looking up. In case I didn't have it, I've got those written. So we've got our x, we've got our y. So I'm going to write 4 hash marks for each one. Anything I have you do will have a graph on it if you have to graph it. But here we're going to graph. So -4 for x values. That means we're over 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's +3. So we're going to go up 1, 2, 3. And where those two coincide will be right there. So I'm just plotting a point. That's all I'm asking you to do. All right, let's look at example 4. Here you're going to plot the points and draw a line. So the points are 2, 1, 2, -3, 2, 0, and 2, 3. So again, I'm going to draw a graph, and I need 3 hash marks, so that's my biggest number. And I know they're not perfectly drawn graphs, but we're just kind of sketching here. So 2, 1, so 2 for my x, 1 for my y. 2, -3 will be down here. 2, 0, and 2, 3. And those are a straight line, so I'm just going to draw a line through. And anytime you draw a line, unless you're doing a line segment, you're going to put arrows on both ends because we are doing a line segment and not just, or not a line segment, but actually a line that continues on. And then we have one more example. I'm going to just squeeze him in here. So example 5, we are given the points of 3, -2, and -1, 4. So we're given 2 points. Our x and our y, 1, 2, 3, 4 on each axis. So 3, -2 and -1, 4. So make sure you're graphing it correctly. Draw the line and put arrows on it. And that's all you have to do for the graphing.